Ahasuerus, the Persian king, made a feast filled with bling. For his 3rd year of reign he did celebrate. The Jews came happily, they didn't even deliberate. The feast was simply a ball. Food and drink filled every hall. Hashem was angered by the reckless behavior. Haman's evil decree was punishment, so our evil actions would waver. Ahasuerus had a ton to drink. Queen Vashti he wished to bring. But this was not her wish, and the king she did scorn. After all, she grew a tail and a horn. The blood of Ahasuerus came to a boil. That's when the advisors came to toil, to decide what should be done with the queen who refused to come. The evil Haman, behold, his plan he so expertly did mold. To kill the queen he desired. This plan Ahasuerus admired. Higher and higher Haman rose. A new law was proposed. All must bow to Haman on high. But Mordechai HaTzadik did not comply. King Ahasuerus began his quest to find a queen who would be the best. Esther, Mordechai's niece, was taken and adorned with fleece. Haman's hatred for Mordechai did swell. All the Jews he wished to dispel. So Haman convinced the king to sign the wicked decree with his signet ring. The cries of the Jews filled the city. Our situation was truly a pity. Mordechai prayed and Esther dreaded, for approaching the king could land her beheaded. King Ahasuerus sat in his yard. With beauty and grace he did regard his queen Esther at last. For her his scepter he did cast. To her own special feast Esther did invite the king and Haman, who was filled with delight. Yet when Mordechai refused to bow, this Haman did not allow. King Ahasuerus made a request for Haman to give his best advice on how to reward a favor. But this honor Haman wrongly did savor. Since Haman believed the gift was for him, he conveyed his advice with a giant grin. You shall dress him in the king's royal robes. With the crown shall he parade the roads. Ahasuerus commanded without delay. Haman shall create this grand display. For Mordechai, who was the one deserving, it was him who Haman would be serving. A second invitation Esther did extend for Ahasuerus to attend. The queen begged at the feast that the decree against her nation be creased. At once the king did rule to hang Haman the fool. Poof went Haman's vicious decree. Of the Jews' victory Hashem did guarantee. Mordechai strode through town, looking so refined. Atop his head the king's crown did shine. This was not his only reward to reap, for Haman's house was his to keep. Haman's 10 sons we did hang. Our enemies were defeated with a big bang. That is why, to this day, we celebrate Purim in a special way. Mishloach Manot we give to a friend. A special Mishtah we make sure to attend. And MATANOT LaEvyonim to the poor we send. We dress up as a queen, king, or sword in order for V'nahafochu to be restored.